days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe. There stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture. Loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the wolf, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the comic Relief Crusader.
Hey everybody, how's it going out there? It's Friday, it's time to relax. It's Frantic Fridays, episode 36. You made it here to the channel that brings out the funny in everyone and some other things that I suspect, so that I won't go into much right here, right now. So, doesn't matter, you're here, and welcome to everybody that's joined into the show so far. So good. We got Canadian Spider-Man. Hello and good morning. Good morning to you. I've been trying to get a hold of you, actually, because I was wondering if you wanted to come back on, but it's too late right now, and I'm talking really fast. So, hello to you, Canadian Spider-Man. We also got Lord Thoft. Hail, everyone. Hail to you, Lord Thoft. And everybody's majorly fluffy polar bear, Snortapoopus Cuber. Ah, woo, humans and other critters. Hello to you, Snortapoopus. And we also got Vince Womack that's over on the Rebels. He says greetings and salutations, and also Heidi ho to all you nerds and nerdettes. Hello to you, Vince Womack. And we also got, who else have we also got here? We got Brandon, the anime guy. Word up, yo. Word up to you, Brandon. Nice to see you here, dude. Wow. So, dude, I have got a project for you. And if you can help me, maybe, what's the word I'm looking for? Spread this? Yes, that's the word. Spread this. Then, hey, I'd greatly appreciate it because I got something going on here. And let's see, who else have we got also here? We got Cycle Man 90. Hello there. How's it going, dude? Nice to see ya. And yes, to serve all mankind with a side of fries. That's right. So yes, I will totally hit you up because I'm going to share that, actually, as a matter of fact, right here, right now. But first, let's welcome everybody on the show so far.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Jason Fox, how's it going, dude?
Hello, everybody. No, I'm doing pretty well, man. Doing pretty well. I'm happy to be here finally again, and not sleeping over the fucking show. So
Nice.
I'm pretty happy, and no, I'm happy. Just been working on stuff. Just working on stuff, and especially with the music, that's been doing well lately. So yeah.
Today you were extra early.
I was extra early today. Yeah, I was extra early, and I want to be introduced first. I'm a selfish bastard. So
yes.
yeah.
So
So today I'm
selfish.
first finally again, man. It feels great. So F you, Appian. F you, man. I was first.
And that being said, we got Appy on here too. So with the rebuttal, we have Appy on.
Number two is
Yeah,
best.
you're the sloppy seconds, bro.
Oh, shots fired.
I love you, buddy.
Mommy, Daddy, please get along. So...
It's not fair.
How's it going, Appian?
It's going good. Hello.
Hello.
Hello to you too.
My fellow polo bears.
That's right. Meanwhile, inside, I think Appion is probably just screaming away that he's not number one.
That was a
God.
look inside of my head.
Yes,
Aw.
exactly.
Inside the brain of Appion. You saw it here. Damn Neil screaming his head off.
That's right.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. No, how's your guys' week's been going? Pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Just too much work.
Okay. Nice. Well, yesterday, oh man, because usually that's why I call it Frantic Fridays. I'm usually in a rush to get like lots of stuff done because generally, when I put out a video, you like to respond back and stuff like that. But I think this time around, Brandon, if you're still watching, yeah, I put out a casting call because it's the 40th year of Transformers, and they put out the god awful Transformers 1 trailer. I'm sorry, I just hate it. I don't like it. And so, as if you guys in the chat or that are watching, right now on YouTube or on X, I put a little bit of a casting call on a project that I've been sitting on for basically 10 years, right? And it's basically animated movie, and Beast Wars the second movie. And hey, yo, Dormammu, how's it going, dude? Nice to see you. I just found out my coworkers looks like Obi-Wan. Ooh, cool. I told him General Kenobi, and he responded with, "Hello there." So hello there, people.
So uncivilized.
Yes, exactly. So this is a project that I've been working on or was planning on working on like 10 years ago, and I never got around to it. And it has to do with Beast Wars the second. So it comes after Beast Wars, like here in North America. In Japan, there was Beast Wars the second and Beast Wars Neo, right? And in between Beast Wars second and Neo, there was a movie. It's like basically about 47 seconds long. Brandon probably knows what I'm talking about because he's like heavy into anime, and that's his forte. 10 years ago at the Comic-Con, at the Calgary Comic-Con, Gary Chalk was there. And, you think, well, with a celebrity kind of guy, that's been in a few movies and TV shows, and, he's voiced a lot of, cartoons and stuff like that, like Optimus Primal in Beast Wars. I figured he'd probably say no, but he actually did say yes, right? This is a clip, okay? Because he sent me a professional clip, and I'm planning on putting together a bunch of voice actors together to do a very nicely done English dub of this. This is his clip reprising
Not
his
Norwegian dub.
Yeah, sure, why not?
No, I'm just kidding.
This is his reprising his role as Optimus Primal in this anime that I managed to put in. This is just a short clip. So at the time I had like a low grade video quality, but since then I got like obviously a higher grade. So here's the clip.
Lyle Convoy. Lyle Convoy. Lyle Convoy, you can still fight. Right. I was summoned to help you guys. By Magnabots. I'm impressed with you. You raised a team who were considerate for their fellow comrades. Magnabots risked his own life when he called me. He poured his own energy into the teleport cave and summoned me. Let's fight together for peace in the universe.
So what I did is he did all the lines that I had of the subtitled version, right? And I talked to him. He lives all the way in Vancouver, and he was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll do these, not a problem." And so he went into a professional recording studio and recorded the lines and sent it to me, right? So this is what the whole thing is about, right? 40th anniversary of Transformers, and then after looking at that Transformers 1 trailer, which looks like complete and utter garbage, I'm thinking, well, I'm not really thinking. So this is what I'm doing. I'm doing basically a casting call. So if you got some really decent recording material, decent mics and all that kind of stuff, then yeah, here's your chance to do a really cool anime video movie, and kind of be part of Transformers history, right?
So you're basically doing like your own English dub of it, is what it is.
Yes, that's what it
Okay.
is. Yeah.
Basically.
So it's going to be
But
a
I think
lot of
that's
hard
pretty
work.
cool.
It is pretty cool.
Mm.
So,
I'd want to be a
and-
villain.
well, then, okay. So
Yeah.
what it
Decepticons
is,
all day.
there we go. Yeah. So what I want to do, I want to capture the same kind of character, the same feel, the same inflictions that the original animated voice actors in Japan used, right? So I want to try to keep it as close as humanly possible, because I know that sometimes depending on a dub,
You're not gonna be like the localizers.
yeah, exactly, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
This ain't gonna be cheap. So cheaply done. I mean, I
You
want
want to do
this
it
actually to
well.
be- yeah, I want to
And
do it
actually
well,
show
right?
respect to the source material too, and put passion
Exactly.
and heart in it and all that, because it's something you love and care for.
Yep, that's basically it. So, and yeah, Pop Culture Republic, how's it going, dude?
Hello. Yeah, it's going well. Once I get my audio problems sorted out and reboot the computer and everything works. How about that?
Nice.
Technology.
You should get Nick Weiser to do the Macho Man sounding bull. Oh yeah, you mean Bighorn. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do, okay, folks. This is what I'm gonna do. If you're interested, if you don't know the movie whatsoever, I can send you the movie, right? In its raw format, right? No subtitles or anything like that. And I'll let me know what character you want to go for. If you think you got the chops for it, if you think you got the voice for it, to like be as close as possible, like the anime character that you want to do, then I'll let you know who the character is. I'll do up some lines, and hey, see what happens, kind of thing. So I already got one guy. I already got one guy that responded, and apparently he did some work like on what was it, on in Hollywood, like some small things and stuff like that. He actually sent me his IMDb and stuff like that. It's like, dude, I totally want to do this, like this Philip
Ooh.
O'Reilly guy. Yeah, it's like, what? Okay, fine. Yeah, so I'm not kidding. I can show it and everything like that. So yeah, it's something fun to do, and this is something fun that we like to do on this kind of channel. And yeah, and we'll see what happens. So there you go. So anyway, now that I've taken too much time for me, let's get into some
Nice.
good
Good
news.
news.
Perfectly
Stupid
timed.
news. Perfectly timed. Let's see, what do we got this time in stupid news today? Well, we got lots of stupidness happening.
Oh, this whole week has been stupid.
Well, that's true, right? You got schools that are, doing Chaz 2.0. Here in Canada, though, Canadian doctors admit, okay, that the Coof booster shot paralyzed a woman and offered to euthanize her to make up for it.
Wow.
So, yeah. So, hey, sorry about that, but just to make up for it, just so there's no hard feelings or anything like that, how about we just euthanize you?
Dr. Kevorkian, are you there?
Yeah, exactly. Hello, paging Dr. Death. So, jeez. Oh my God. You know, what happened to do no harm? I guess that just really doesn't mean anything anymore to anyone. So, you know,
This is like two wrongs. Will it make a right?
yeah, basically. Why don't we just hold
Oopsie.
games like in Logan's Run, you know, and when they hit 30, you know, just have a carnival. If you get that, if you get that,
I'd buy that for $1.
there you go. So, except we have to do it with the stupidest people out there. I'm okay with that. So,
Or just
God.
have qualified drivers for a death race or something.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'd be okay
Yeah.
with that. Yeah, we'll have Death Race 2000 all over again. So, you know, that's
Yeah,
right.
We're
Yeah,
making all the old school movie comparisons here, aren't we? Going back to the 70s and 80s.
yep. It's so generous of them. You're right, Soda Poopers. Yeah. So, yes, just sorry about that. Don't worry. You know, your insurance will pay for it, I'm sure. So, you know.
Oh yeah, completely.
I'm surprised they offer a mooster shot to help with the lack of feeling. Yeah, precisely. So, oh my God. Let's see, Vince Womack. How about she sues and gets some licenses revoked? Yeah, I'd be okay with that. The only problem is, like in the United States, which I believe is the case also here in Canada, you really can't sue them. They're kind of protected, shall we
Yeah.
say. Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah. Dormammu says, yeah, the Bender solution always works 100% of the time. That's right. Exactly. So, suicide boots. It's basically what we're facing right now here in Canada. Suicide boots, just like Futurama.
Oh, we
Let's
do have
see, and
boots in real life, though.
oh, yeah,
Yeah, we actually do.
That's true.
Yeah, in one of the countries,
Especially
I don't
in
remember what
China.
one. It's one of the countries
Oh
that
my
kind of made it
God.
legal. I don't remember which country it was,
Oh.
but it kind of made it legal to like commit suicide in a way in that machine.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Wow.
That's a real
crazy.
thing.
And next,
Yeah.
let's see. I think this came from the exactly. You know, this came from the New
Switzerland.
York
Yeah, it's Switzerland. They have a suicide pod.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was about to
do
say
they?
it's one of those.
How
Yeah, I
awesome
was
of
about
them.
to say it's one of those countries over there.
Mm.
Yep.
And apparently, this from the New York Post: a transgender woman, 35, who identifies as a vampire, is
Okay.
convicted of sexually assaulting mental disabled teen while undergoing investigation for strangling death of man in their home.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Sure.
I don't know exactly what to make of this. I just hope he wasn't exposed to garlic and sunlight and holy water.
Yeah,
Or
you
he
know
probably
what?
needs
Yeah.
that for
Just
Yeah, identifies as a vampire. You can identify as whatever you want these days. So you can be a
I think
wolf, a
yeah.
vampire, you know, it's
I think they need
Yeah.
to identify as a jail inmate at this point.
yeah, right?
I think so. There we go.
Yeah.
They have so many, you know, so many things out there, so that should be part of it.
Or maybe a insane asylum inmate, perhaps even better.
Yeah, right.
Complete with costume.
Yes.
But did they try to suck the blood when they did this? That's the question. They try to suck the blood.
Well, if he goes to jail or she, I don't know exactly what to call it, but when it goes to jail and they get the orange suits, seeing how it is a vampire, it'll probably suck the dye off of the suit just to make it
Oh
cool.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that's
Yeah.
probably it. Yeah.
Gonna be a
You
lot
know.
of sucking in there, I think.
Yeah, I think so. So jeez. But you know, I mean, let's face it, he, she, it, or whatever can always escape because you know when nighttime comes, he can
Yeah.
always transform into a bat and fly away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Problem solved.
Yeah. Problem
Problem
solved.
solved.
Yeah,
Nothing to worry
exactly.
about.
That's right. Nothing to see here. Everything's a-okay.
Unless Ozzy Osbourne's around.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah,
He will
because
bite the head
wildlife
off.
needs to be free. Exactly. Crunch, crunch.
He's just gonna be
crunch.
like, "Oh, a bat!"
Oh my god. Gimme! I need this for my
Yeah.
for my act! Hey!
Yeah,
Sharon!
yes.
Sharon! I got a bat here and transforms into a woman. Batman. Batman. So, I don't know.
God, he could have
Jesus.
said something like that when he's drugged up.
Oh god, probably something of that. I can't even do a good Ozzy Osbourne, and that's as close as I can get. But
But it was good. I love
oh my god, yeah.
it.
Sharon. I'm sorry. I should have had marbles in my mouth as I was talking. You know, that would be as close as possible as that we get to sounding like Ozzy Osbourne. What Trouble Warrior? Yeah. I mean, it's not a mental illness. I'm on the phone. I'm on phone. Oh, okay. Is it really not a mental illness? I'm not sure at this point. I think it's delusional fantasies, maybe at this point.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it
You
needs
can't be
professional
everything that you
treatment.
want to
You
be.
need professional help. Yeah.
It needs
Yes.
professional
Like
treatment.
vampire.
Taken
Yep,
out of
and a frontal
society.
lobotomy.
Taken
Yep.
out of society and professionally treated.
Yep. And electroshock therapy. And a
It's
frontal
so funny
lobotomy.
what it's so funny what people identify as these days. I still remember that Ollie London guy at the time. I know he's changed and stuff like that, but I remember back in the time when he used to identify as a Korean and all that kind of stuff. And he's a white guy, took a lot of plastic surgery to try to look Korean and all that, and just failed multiple times.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's just
But that's a real thing. You can
No.
identify as a different race. So if you're a white guy, you can identify as a black guy these days.
Then I won't have to rely on my white male fragility anymore.
Right.
Yeah, there we go. I can do that.
Proud
Yeah,
so.
sure. Yeah.
I mean, Michael Jackson did whiteface, so
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So, because it don't matter if you're black or white. So,
Yeah, it doesn't matter, no.
No, apparently not. So, okay. Anyway, today we're getting into some kind of fun news a little bit. I'm not sure exactly what to make of it, but that's why there's this show. Apparently, well, we've back in the 80s we had the He-Man movie with Dolph Lundgren.
It's a funny movie.
It was a funny movie.
Dolph.
Yeah. It's
How can
exactly
you not like Dolph, right? It's just like it's not a great movie, but it's Dolph. That's why I kind of watch it too, because it's Dolph as
It's Dolph.
He-Man.
I know. It wasn't exactly the best movie, but
No,
hey,
but it's
it's
Dolph
He-Man.
Lundgren, he's Swedish. I need to
Exactly.
support my fellow neighbors.
I do got to say that evil Lynn, she looked hot, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
So when I was a kid, it's like, ooh, for a bad girl,
Ooh
she's
la
looking
la,
pretty good.
baby.
Exactly. And of course we've had the cartoon, we've had the occasional comic book. They re-released it, I think it was about 2001, where they did like a little bit of a reboot. And then you had the Kevin Smith episode.
The guy who never
Ew.
liked He-Man, and then suddenly he claims he liked He-Man.
Yeah.
and-
he never watched He-Man, then all of a sudden he's seen every He-Man episode. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
you just lie with a straight face. Well,
Yeah,
I
but it's
didn't
crying
even
either way.
Oh god, yeah, I know, right? Jeez.
It's
I
like
didn't
if
even
when it-
watch I didn't even watch the third run of it. It was like
Yeah.
I'm so uninterested.
It's like
God.
every story that he reads, he cries, and it's like if his girlfriend, wife, whatever gets fucked, he's gonna be like, "Oh my god, fantastic story!" It's gonna cry and be like, "Oh yeah, so good."
It's about it.
I'm gonna write a movie about this.
Yes.
it's-
But this is not a joke. The He-Man movie set on Earth gets a release date. So there's another He-Man movie coming out.
Oh, no.
Who's the
No.
one that-
Perfect time for
No.
this.
Yep.
Perfect
Perfect
timing.
timing.
No.
Yep.
He-Man,
right.
yes.
Yeah. And Tila, yeah, woman at arms. Exactly. Oh my god, I couldn't stand that. Boring, but nevertheless dull. Exactly. And hey, True Rock, how's it going? I just saw Mark Hamill at the White House appearance, and I'm
Yeah,
sad.
I saw that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have caught that. So
Oh well.
Yeah.
yeah. On to other news. So I can't stand Mark Hamill now. Meg Frost was either hot or creepy, depending on the role. Yes, that's true, 100%.
Yeah.
And she played it so good. So, the official synopsis is a complete joke. It's Rip He-Man and Rip Masters of the Universe. Oh boy. Well, can anybody see where this might be going? I don't know.
The first problem with it is set on Earth and not Eternia or wherever.
Yep.
Modern day Earth for
modern day.
audiences.
That's
With
right.
modern
that's right.
day sensibilities.
Get ready.
One,
It's gonna be
great-
Ellen Page playing the character. I mean Elliot Page. The character.
Yes, give me Ellen Page as He-Man.
That's one doodle you can't undid, home skillet.
Yeah,
From
Oh,
Juno
yeah.
to He-Man. What a
Yep.
journey.
That's
What
right.
a journey.
Oh my god. Somebody make a documentary right now. So
Oh yes.
Lord thought I was gonna buy that new Dark Empire Luke Hot Toys 1/6 scale until I remembered the devastation that is Star Wars. There you go. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Meg Ryan, I'm still a moron who can't type.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But Dolph
Modern-
Lundgren did look good as He-Man, though. You know, he did look good, though.
that's true. For a dude that has like, I don't know, something like 11 degrees under his belt, who's more smart than Bill Nye the Science Guy.
right.
Back in the day, dude was ripped, man.
He was
Yeah,
ripped,
you know,
and
He's,
he
he's
had
an actual scientist too.
Yep.
yes, and he had the blonde hair, the face just fitted. He had just the style to it, so it was like perfect casting in that kind of sense, in my opinion.
Yeah, totally. I will 100% agree with that.
Yeah, I also remember him as Punisher.
Yep, me too.
Yep.
He played a really good Punisher.
Yeah, I
So,
think so too.
yeah. So, yeah. So if you thought Kevin Smith didn't know what he was doing, well, Smith now looks like a Steven Spielberg. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Wow.
Of course, yeah.
That says a lot right there.
That's a
first
lot, man.
Jeez. Oh God, help us. Bring the asteroid now. The Bozos in Hollywood are back at it as a He-Man movie, which is set on Earth, gets an official theatrical release date. My God.
Yippee!
Amazon.
I'm so excited.
Amazon, MGM, and Mattel have announced the Masters of the Universe movie will be released June 5th, 2026. Oh, you have 2 years to wait, folks. But here is the synopsis, if you can believe it. And yes, it's official. Okay, well, before we get into the...
I didn't already see the first line of that synopsis.
Yeah, I know. Okay, fine. I can't hide it anymore. So before we get into the synopsis, okay, let's take a guess from everybody out in the chat and here on this panel. Okay, aside from the first sentence that you obviously saw pop.
It's right there.
I know. I'm sorry. Okay, well, we know the first bit, 10-year-old Prince Adam who crashed to Earth in a spaceship. Okay, well, you didn't see the rest of it now, did you? So
No, but I
let's
can
see.
guess.
Yeah, exactly. Let me take a rough guess here. They're probably going to rip off the whole Superman thing, right? And he's going to be raised by a couple of parents, and they're probably going to be like the wokest parents of them all. And and he'll have to go through the whole oh no, wait, let's see. Okay. So let's take a rough guess, okay? Prince Adam, Okay, growing up, because in He-Man he was a bit younger, so let's say late teens, probably early 20s, something like that. But as He-Man, he probably looks like a really buff 35-year-old. So he'd either be like in high school and or maybe going to first year in college. Knowing colleges, especially nowadays, considering how we got Chaz 2.0 going on in various universities going around in Canada and the United States, it's all going to be about the whole pandering and LGBTQ and free this nation and free that nation and the wokeness of the woke probably society and something along those lines. I'm thinking so far. What do you guys got?
That probably covers it. That probably covers
Yeah,
it.
that covers it, man. I can't say any more on it, bro.
I don't know. I think there probably might be more. I'm just summing it up.
But I feel like that's they're probably gonna do something like that, and just mess up the goddamn story. Of course, makes no sense why they want to have it on Earth and all that, and gonna probably be in the modern era, of course, and it's also depends who's directing it, who's writing it, of the people too. You need, of course, to see the track record of the people behind it because that also says a lot.
Right.
Yep.
Because we don't know who's behind it yet, unless this article says.
Yeah. Real Wade, no, I didn't see your message yet, but I will check later because usually when I'm doing a show, I don't check my messages. And hey, Hojo, what's up, dude? Nice to see you.
Hello.
Let's see. So
unless they go completely wacky and do the whole Dragon Ball Z storyline, because Dragon Ball was Goku crashing on Earth as a infant and growing up and getting into wacky adventures as a 5-6-year-old, 10-year-old.
Around that really young.
I think Vince has $10 up.
They're gonna have him fall and hit his head and forget his purpose.
Right.
Why do I have this sable between my legs? What's that?
Exactly.
That's wrong.
Chastises the villain for not getting his pronouns right.
Exactly. Are you a Tucker? I should be.
My pronouns are skeleton.
Skeletor will be misunderstood. He'll be a really
of course. Yes, totally 100%.
And suddenly we get to know it's a girl and not a man in the movie,
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Hojo, they could always go the route they did it with the early 2000 series and do the Shazam type vibe. That would be best because in the cartoon, he's just He-Man and purple. I think I know what you're saying. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, but I like that one from Vince. Yeah, he identifies as princess. That's oh my god.
And it's gonna be in skirts and everything,
Oh,
I'm gonna save the world, everybody. Oh my god.
Well, hey, he does wear a loincloth as He-Man, right? So instead, it'll be like a really short kind of skirt kind of thing. Yeah, probably.
Oh god.
Oh, and it would have to be fake fur because using real fur is animal genocide.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
It's problematic. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Unless it's
I get a lot of
I'm
hate
okay with
because I
rats.
wear real leather jackets. People hate it. It's like,
Oh, good.
whatever.
It'd be cool to see He-Man fight a bear and then skin the bear and then wear its fur.
Yeah, where it's probably
It's never gonna happen.
Manly man, come on, bro.
Yeah.
He-Man versus
after
Bjorn from Vikings,
That's
just
right.
go
Yes.
and wear its pelt back and show everybody,
Yes.
That's right. Kills them with
real
bare
Meat
hands.
raw, and he's just
Right.
just eating it raw, just like fuck yeah,
I can okay with that. Yeah. He can go up
Yeah,
against
I would
Cocaine
be
Bear.
okay with that, man.
He-Man versus Cocaine Bear.
Mm.
There you go. I mean, at least Superman, Clark Kent, there's a difference with the glasses and different hairstyles. Adam and He-Man both have goofy Prince Valiant hairdo. Yeah, that's true, right? It's like, I don't know why nobody freaking clued into that, right? They got the exact same haircut. Like, seriously, right? So, skin a bear, I beg your pardon. Well, not you. You're a polar
No, you're
bear.
safe. Yeah, you're polar bear.
Yeah.
You're safe.
He's
You're
safe.
safe.
You know, you gotta add some, color, right? So it would have to be like a
Yeah,
Kodiak or a grizzly,
you need to be
you know,
colored.
a black bear, because it needs to be actually more inclusive. So it would probably have to be a black bear or a
Yeah,
brown
we
bear.
can't do like bears that's white,
Yeah,
it's only the
exactly.
colored bears. Yeah.
So
So
yeah, we're
racist
sorry,
against
Snort.
colored bear.
You're too white. So
You're too white.
yeah, we can't use you. So
God damn.
Casting call for bears. No polar bears, please.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no
so
problem.
so you're safe, Snorter Poopers. That's okay. At the 2002 show, Adam was a 16-year-old boy who turns into adult He-Man, unlike the 80s show where he was just a quick changing act. Yeah, that's true. So sorry, I was behind. What I meant is the difference between Prince Adam and He-Man is that he's just He-Man wearing purple and making his voice weird. Okay. So yeah, skin the pandas.
Oh, poor Piglet. Oh.
That's right. It's
Peter's gonna come after you, man. Peter's gonna come after you now.
Like Tropic Thunder. I
Yeah.
killed something I love.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, not another hooker.
it's black and white, so it's accepting on both
Yeah.
ends.
Yeah.
Oh,
Couldn't be more
God.
diverse.
Yeah,
No.
that's right. Polar bears do have black skin, only the fur is white.
But-
Yeah, that's true too. So
Yeah, but we need a colored fur.
unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe.
Oh no.
Oh,
Come
God.
back. Come
We
back.
were only thinking of protecting you, Snort.
What if it was Winnie the Pooh?
Yes, exactly.
No,
Oh,
We
well,
lure him with a honey trap, a honey pot, and then
That's right. Yeah.
golden cloak.
Snort, we'll do this instead. Okay. We'll have He-Man take on a honey badger or a Wolverine.
Yeah.
How about that? That's there we go. That's saving the bears. So you can subscribe back now. So okay. Anyway, so the synopsis. 10-year-old
go.
Prince Adam, who crashed to Earth in a spaceship, was separated from his magical power sword, the only link to his home on Eternia. After tracking it down almost 2 decades later, so he'll be about 30 at this point, Prince Adam is whisked back across space to defend his home planet against the evil forces of Skeletor. But to defeat such a powerful villain, Prince Adam will first need to uncover the mysteries of his past and become He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Aha. Yeah.
Sounds pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I hope that he
Yeah.
remembers the pronouns.
That's there we go.
It sounds like a plot of like 100 movies that have already been done.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
it does.
There we
Doesn't
go.
sound original or anything at all.
No,
Make it-
everything is becoming derivative of everything else.
Yep.
It's, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like the first Thor movie. He's not worthy. He gets cast out
Yeah.
of his,
Oh, that's a
Asgard to
good
Earth.
point.
gets separated from the hammer, has to earn
Yep.
the hammer back, just like the magic sword.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a good
Yeah.
catch.
That is a good catch. That's a really good catch. Yeah. It's so basically by the time he finds his sword, he's gonna be around 30. Okay. So he's had enough time on Earth to, get let's say wokeified at this point, right?
Yeah. He
And
gets used to Earth culture.
yeah, exactly. And he's going to bring back that Earth culture and enlighten everybody on the planet Eternia. Probably. Skeletor, you don't have to do this. Why can't we just live together and be more inclusive? Yeah, I know you want to take over the planet, but hey, there's room for everybody here. Not just you. I know you're really not mean or anything like that. You just want to belong. Can anybody see that conversation happening?
Oh yeah, like after
Yeah.
after all, he'll learn about like the politics of Earth. Like he's like, I understand you now, Skeletor. Like we were just, you know, we were holding you back. You don't deserve to be treated like that. Earth has taught me so much, and it's like, oh no,
I know.
oh
right?
no.
At this point, I would start rooting for Skeletor. It's like, no, we don't want this evil here. I should be the only evil.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, He-Man.
Yes, your parents killed my parents.
Two of us here. Your king killed my father. Nah.
Yep. So everything I do is justified.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Jeez.
There's no bad. There's no good and evil. Don't you see?
Yeah, exactly. They're both sides of the same coin. Yeah.
It's a gray area.
He's searching for his power sword, but doesn't know it holds the power of He-Man within it. Yeah, that's what it seems like, too.
Whoever holds this sword has the power of He-Man.
Weird. Exactly.
Oh, that's Rachel Zegler.
Weird. If he knew the quest for finding the sword would make more sense. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it, in a way?
No 10-year-old would understand the concept of the power behind the sword. It's like this whole premise seems off to begin with.
Yeah. You know, it's like they're trying to rip off a little bit of the Superman Krypton, kind of like, oh, we got to save our son. Oh yeah, we're gonna send him to Earth, and here, this magical crystal will tell you everything you need to know when you're of age or something like that.
Yeah,
you have to go. Yeah, you have to find the magical power sword.
Like a really basic story.
No, they're gonna do it like Thor too, where it makes a big crater like in New Mexico, and like it's gonna be like the Sword in the Stone story with like King Arthur, where like all these people are gonna be trying to pull the sword out of the stone, and then he learns about it, and like he's the one that pulls it out of the stone or whatever. So they're gonna be jacking all kinds of ideas.
Oh, big time. And then as soon as he discovers it has power, he's going to be like basically pulling a Heimdall and opening up the Rainbow Bridge all the way back to probably Eternia or something like that, and get whisked over there, find out that, and this will be like the whole entire second half of the movie, right? Because let's say this is roughly going to be a 2-hour movie, right? Which is kind of the average nowadays for a Hollywood movie, right? So the whole first hour is basically going to be rushed a bit, that he has to find a sword. And then the second half is going to be like, trying to figure out Eternia while he's here. And then he's going to figure out everything like really, really super fast. And that, oh, quick, you got to go beat Skeletor. It's like, okay, fine. Why? So, it's going to be so rushed. And it's going to be that bad. That's what I'm thinking.
It'll be an hour of fish out of water of him, on Earth, not knowing what to do. But he's 10 years old, so he wouldn't go to a bar and do that. But yeah, it'll just be him, and then like the hour point, he'll get the sword, and then like you said, it'll be a real quick montage. I need a montage of him like training with the sword, and like he's like Rocky, he's like cutting meat in like a slaughterhouse.
Yeah,
and then he fights his half brother Skeletor. We are half brothers, you and I. We are related.
I do have a crush on you.
Oh God, exactly.
Forbidden love.
Forbidden love. Oh my God, I would have died if I saw that.
I did this all for you, Prince Adam. This whole
exactly. I love you, Prince Adam. I've been waiting for you for all these decades. Oh my God. And then of course he'll be reunited with Cringer. Oh, you remember Cringer? Cringer was your friend back when you were 10 years old, before we shot you through space, not knowing where you would end up. Basically. Oh my God. Oh, hello, Adam. You might remember me. I'm Cringer. It's gonna be so stupid and goofy. The more we, it's pretty bad at this point, where you can pretty much like figure out the entire movie before it even comes out.
Yeah, because the track record of a lot of it, I love a track record of this.
Yeah,
like we know how it's gonna be, basically.
Exactly. Sounds more like Supergirl, who was looking for that crystal. Yeah, it does.
Man,
yeah.
And that movie got so derailed. Like the main villain, then all of a sudden, instead of wanting anything other than just mind controlling that one guy to love her. Like, so stupid.
Yes. Yes.
You will be
there. We go. Fuck
the first person you look at, you'll fall in love with. What?
That's right, Lorthoff. America. Yeah. Guaranteed. Prince Adam will probably land. It'll either be no. Okay, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? Because
It'll be California.
It'll be California, yeah. Because what am I thinking? This is Hollywood, right? It'll be either. It'll probably.
They can't do
either
Kansas.
be New
That'll
York.
be a rip.
No, it'll be a total
It'll
rip.
be complete rip.
Yeah, it'll either be like somewhere's in
Just
the
they
state
really
of New
cast
York,
them.
or it'll definitely be California.
You're right.
Yeah.
It could be New York too.
Yeah. And it's
Because I
gonna be
could see
interesting.
He-Man walking around like Manhattan, like, oh, what's this?
Yeah.
It'll be like his
Yeah.
version of Enchanted. What's this? What's
Yeah.
this? Oh,
Oh, right. Because
But it's gonna be
everything
interesting,
happens
though.
in either
Casting's
New
gonna
York
be
or California.
Yeah, those are the only
Exactly.
cities in the world.
Yeah, that's right.
The
Yeah.
only
If they were
cities in
really-
the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they were really brave, they'd do Seattle. Oh my god!
Yeah. Have a big epic fight with Skeletor on like the space, the needle.
Yeah.
The sword fight on top with lightning and rain. I mean, that would be kind of cool.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
We're basically
Vince Roll-
writing the movie for them now.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, right. There's like some screenwriters like, oh shoot, they're like taking notes. Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
All
take
right,
notes.
Ooh, I like that idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
Wear a skirt. Yes,
I have to
yes.
say, Helen
this,
Slater
yes.
did look hot and fit that role. Yeah, as Supergirl, yeah, Helen Slater was hot, man. Oh, just so unbelievably hot. Yeah, because fighting on top of the needle, yeah, and as he's growing up, as he gets into his 30s, he realizes he has to train and become stronger. So he's probably like deadlifting sequoia trees or something like that.
Oh yeah, the opening scene from Commando where like Arnold's like carrying like 2 trees and a chainsaw and like
exactly right.
Oh goodness!
Yeah, mom, dad, my mom, my dad, my earth parents.
I have enough firewood for the next 5 years.
There you go, an entire sequoia tree. I cut it down with my bare hands. Are you not proud of me?
Rips the logs in half with his bare hands, just like
Exactly.
Captain America from.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Makes
What else can we
completely
take
sense.
little pieces from? That like that. I'll take that. Pull a Zack
oh,
Snyder.
That's
yeah,
right.
exactly. He'll rip them. He'll
The
rip
grab
apart
bag.
he'll rip apart the trees like in slow motion, right?
Oh yeah, the splinters and just
Yeah, flying everywhere, and it'll be like a Michael Bay shot, with like lens flares and shit like that happening and explosions,
yeah,
right?
And
about
they,
to
and they
say,
tomb
yeah.
on the body, right?
Oh,
And the
yeah.
sweat and
Exactly.
everything. It's like, baby.
Just dripping slowly, right? Because it'll be something like that.
Or it could go
But,
over the top with the muted color palette and then the J.J. Abrams style lens flares.
Oh, exactly. Perfect, right?
Man,
So additional details include Travis Knight, who is directing, who directed the Bumblebee movie.
And we talked about that before the stream too, the Bumblebee. We mentioned the Bumblebee.
Yeah,
first 10-15 minutes of that movie are really good.
yeah, really good. Oh
They
god,
were.
yeah, it's perfection.
But he's
So,
just directing it. But who's the writer is my question.
that's right.
that's the scary part.
Now, Chris
Uh-oh.
Butler wrote the script, who wrote the Kubo and the Two Strings stop motion animated action fantasy film that was also directed by Travis
Never
Knight.
heard of them.
Now, Kubo's not bad. It was actually a pretty good film. If you haven't
Yeah,
seen
I've
it,
heard good things about that. Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
heard about it, haven't seen it. I think I've seen the trailer for it.
it's not bad. It's actually a really good movie. So which gives me a little bit of hope, I guess. Now the Mattel Films, Robbie Brenner, who recently produced Barbie, is ongoing as producer and is also producing, includes escape artists Todd Black, Jason Blumenthal, and Steve Teach, all 3 of which produced The Equalizer 3. Now I've heard some good stuff about the Equalizer films, so I've
seen the first two.
Yeah, the Equalizer films are pretty decent. They're pretty good. Then.
Yeah.
The third was okay. It wasn't super. It wasn't
wasn't
okay.
super. You didn't need it, you can say, but it was okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So just been kind of tagged on because why not, kind of thing.
Yeah.
My favorite thing that Denzel does in those movies is in the first movie when like he times himself on how fast he can go in a room and just kick everybody's ass. And he sets like a timer. And he's
Right,
like,
right.
I'm getting slow. I'm a couple seconds off. I'm like, that's pretty badass.
Oh man.
Hey,
And no cast has been announced, but previously said to be up to play He-Man includes Kyle Allen and Noah Centineo, with fans even choosing Zac Efron.
Zac Efron is a good actor if he gets the right script and all this kind of stuff. I've seen him in a
Yeah.
lot of other movies. One of the best movies he did was Iron Claw. Don't know if you guys have seen the movie Iron Claw about the wrestlers
I
and the
don't think so,
family.
no.
Then
Oh, no,
right.
no.
it's a real story of some wrestlers with a dark fucking past and stuff like that. And that movie is one of the best movies I've seen. And it's a biopic, really well done. And Zac Efron is a really good fucking actor when he gets the right script and the right direction. He's
Yeah.
kind of more of
High School
director.
Musical. That's kind of what he's
Yeah.
trying to shake off. Is that type of
Yeah.
typecasting?
I think so.
Yeah,
I
he's
could-
done
I-
other movies too. That's pretty good. He's a great actor.
Mhm.
Other than
I
he
could
looks
see him
fucking
as a
ugly in
Prince
that.
Adam.
Yeah, but he had right now he does have the face. He has the body. He's really buff and all that. He has like the shape of the face. He did some
Yeah.
plastic surgery, even though he kind of claims that, oh, I fell down and hurt myself when I was young and broke this and this. Bro, that was many years ago, and suddenly your
Yeah.
face changed. It's like, no, bro, that's a totally fucking bullshit lie.
What kind of
But-
injury changes your jaw? Your jaw structure?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
your
Yeah,
lips and your
yeah.
nose,
What?
everything.
Yeah.
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 Delayed-
But he
delayed
looks like,
detection.
he can look like
Yeah,
a good
that's-
He-Man. He was with a great script of He-Man, like a really great script, great directors, blah 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 blah. So, yeah, I could see Zac actually do that part with
Yeah.
right people on the project.
I think they're missing a golden opportunity with not going after Timothy Chalamet.
That's an
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
For Prince Adam.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
He's kind of the Hollywood go-to right now for
Yeah.
Yeah,
in that
exactly.
kind of
Leading
sense,
roles.
it is.
Vince says, yeah,
He's
for
too
Michael
skinny.
Bay, it just needs an
He's too
Eternian
skinny,
flag
yeah.
slowly waving in the wind. Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, and hey,
Megan
Dad Man,
Fox
how's it
somewhere
going?
running
Oh.
around.
Yes, she'll be
Hey,
Tila.
Dad Man. Hey,
Yo,
bros.
Dad
Good to see ya.
Man.
Hello.
Where the hell am I? Well, you are there. I am here, and everybody else is there, and I
And
am
we
the
are not
walrus
queer.
cuckoo. No, exactly. So,
Well, I'm half, but I'm half and half, baby.
but yeah, no, I think Pop. Yeah, I think you probably might hit it right. Timothy Chalamet as
Yeah, why not?
Prince Adam. Yeah, he's got the curly hair thing going. He looks kind of geeky in a way, right? I can kind of see that. And then, you
and
pick
then
some
lock him,
super buff
lock
guy.
him inside a gym with heavy weights and tell him you're not coming out until you gain 100 pounds of
Yeah, the
solid
thing with
ripped
Timothy
muscle.
is that
Yeah.
he's like a lot of basically a little bit like Tom Holland. It's
Yeah.
like he can gain a lot of
Yes.
muscles, but he doesn't get big, but he gets muscles, but not getting
Yeah.
big. That's the
Not
thing.
mass.
No, it's kind
Yeah.
of weird. So,
Some people are like that, unfortunately.
but yeah, at least have an alternative, that's actually gonna be, the He-Man type.
And this would
right?
be perfect for fucking Zac Efron because Zac Efron basically has that body right now after the Iron Claw movie.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
dude. If you look, you should watch Iron Claw. Everybody should watch it. It's gonna hit at home with the because it's a suicide message right there. How people how bad it is. It's like everything with that movie is about real life because it's a biopic. And when you see Zac Efron in that, a lot of people are gonna be like, "That is the best movie he has done," and that's just the facts. And if you
Wow.
look at his body right now, he is so fucking buff that it's fucking crazy. Sorry for all the swearing, but
Wow.
it's crazy how
Yeah.
big he is.
Now, regarding the plot being set on Earth, if I had to guess, the article writer says it's because it'll be a lot cheaper as they don't have to make a pay for the attorney.
Acts, yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Yep.
cheaper, yeah.
The synopsis sounds like a cross between Superman and Thor or Star-Lord, but worse.
Yes, it does.
Boy, it
Some
does.
similarities.
Boy, we just kind of totally nailed that,
Yeah,
especially like what Appion was saying. Yeah, it's like, like Thor or, getting here to Earth. Yeah, it sounds like Superman.
yeah.
So He-Man isn't set on effing Earth. Exactly.
Exactly.
It's set on a different planet. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable how clueless these clowns are. It would be like setting Star Wars on Earth. Yeah,
Yes,
exactly, right?
exactly.
It
We don't
just-
have Earth in Star Wars. There is no
No.
Earth.
No.
Nope.
There's a reason for it.
So, a new He-Man movie has been in the 1987 He-Man movie starring Dolph Lundgren was also set on Earth, and it's a effing joke. Well, but it started in Eternia, so I'm gonna have to disagree with him, the writer on this for a little bit, right?
Yeah, because it started on there.
Exactly, and it
He
was
didn't
like
get
this.
shot. He didn't. It wasn't like the Superman story. Like, yo, he's gonna, be a kid on Earth and grow
Yeah.
up there. You know.
Yeah. It was like some sort of Stargate device kind of thingy, and they basically got sent to Earth, right? Or
Yeah.
at least He-Man did, and
Yeah.
then Skeletor came after with like all his monsters and stuff like that. So yeah, it was, but it wasn't. It started off on Eternia, and the battleground
Yeah.
just happened to be Earth. So
Yeah.
and sure, it wasn't the greatest movie.
No, it's
But-
just fun.
Exactly. Didn't have to take it that seriously.
At
It's
least they
memorable, at
spent
least.
money on sets and costumes. This movie doesn't sound like they're going to spend any money on sets and,
Yeah.
or costumes.
Yeah.
It's-
Exactly.
Maybe do some
Yeah.
CGI here and there,
That's
like
right.
many people does.
People on green screens talking.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But you're right. Yeah, it needs to be Eternia. It needs to just be
It
set
needs
on
to.
Eternia, Lord Thoth. You're 100%
It
correct.
would be great, wouldn't it?
It would. But there's an Earth in the He-Man universe. His mom is from Earth, and in some continuities.
Continue. Yeah.
Continuations.
So did
Yeah,
Evil
continuation.
Lynn. Really?
Yeah,
Like,
and maybe She-Ra. Wasn't there something about He-Man and She-Ra being like brother and sister or some such thing?
Cousins,
Or
I
am
think
I-
it was.
Cousins,
That's or something.
Something like
yeah.
that.
like
Yeah.
cousin from Earth. That
It's so
sort of
long
thing.
since I've It's so long since I've been in the He-Man.
I know.
Lore.
Oh, same here. Now, the new He-Man movie has been in development for a while. David Goyer of The Dark Knight and The Man of Steel fame
There you go.
was
Ain't bad.
once attached with this movie, is said to be a more fantastical version of Lord of the Rings. But unfortunately, that project didn't see the light of day, which again, I am betting due to the cost. Yeah.
That
And
could
He-Man
be,
set on Earth. Yeah, no. I don't do it. Just don't do it.
Don't do it.
I want the battleground to be Eternia. I was never really a big
Yeah.
He-Man fan. But
No.
I watched
But it still
enough.
would be great to like see the real stuff, and
Yeah.
it'd be fun to see the castle, see him fight and there with the castle and everything like that. It's like one of our older shows in 540. We used the fucking castle behind here as our gaming stuff, and we used that castle as inspiration and stuff. It's
Big
I would love
time.
to see that in a live action series, movies and stuff like that. Just get that vibe, and it would be great, man.
Adam and Adora are siblings. I thought they were cousins, Vince.
I just looked it up there. She's revealed to be a long lost twin sister of He-Man.
Oh, okay. All
Oh,
right.
really?
Well then,
God damn, it's
Yeah.
been so long. It's been
It
so
has
long.
been.
but yeah. See, I was always a Transformers GI Joe guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I did watch He-Man when I was younger. I watched a few episodes
Yeah.
here and there. It was still pretty cool, but at least I know that He-Man should be set completely on Eternia,
Yeah.
and don't
You
have
know the
any-
important parts of it, You know the important parts with the universe,
Yeah.
at least.
Would you be okay
I think it should all be
Kidnapped by
on
Hodak as a
Eternia,
baby.
just like
Mm.
Transformers shouldn't have any humans in it.
Yeah, precisely.
Would you be okay
Yeah.
if the beginning and the end of the movie was on Eternia, and then just like the middle was on Earth? So they do go back. For the,
Hmm.
for
You
the
know what?
climax?
That's a good question. If it was like something like a 2-hour movie,
Kind of like
you
Thor.
know, yeah, kind of like Thor. At least maybe have the first half hour probably on Eternia, and maybe the last half hour, or let's say 45 minutes the first and the last half, maybe 45 minutes each, and then during the middle you're on Earth a little bit or something like that.
You
Mhm.
could have
I don't
done
know.
something like that, of course, but he has to be a grown up and all that, and has to do a quest and stuff like that. Not grow up on Earth.
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, I don't like that idea whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Yeah.
It's not Superman or Supergirl, man. 2 different characters. 3 different, it's crazy.
No, it's true. So, but no, what do you guys think out there in the chat? Or if you're going to be ending up watching this on the rewind, what do you guys think? Should it be that way? Should it just be completely on Eternia? Let me know in the chat. But seeing how we're already, already at the 1 hour mark.
Oh, shit, already.
Wow.
I know, right? It just
Time
flew right
flies.
I
by.
felt that we just started, man. I felt like we just started.
I know. It's like really wacky. Seeing how we're at the 1 hour mark, we'll do our new segment. Thanks to Rancor Steve. So we'll do our thoughts
Oh,
from the
hell
throne
yeah.
from Rancor Steve. Here we go.
I love that.
It's been scientifically proven if you simp for Sydney Sweeney, you're just going to be single for the rest of your life.
I love that.
There you
Well,
go.
I will stand for Sweeney. I will stand for her the rest of my life. That's completely fine. She got a great ass, great tits, great body. She's beautiful. Hell the fuck yeah, man. I'm all in for that. It's facts.
If you marry her, then you're
Worth
beyond
it.
simping. There you go. Worth it.
If I met her, I'd be like, "Have my babies,
Have my babies.
Sydney."
400 babies.
What?
They're gonna run like Kenyans.
Have my baby, Sydney. Sir, we're gonna have to ask you to leave. I just wanted to have my babies.
That's right. Sipping is sipping, no matter who. Exactly. That's right.
Exactly.
I'm all in. So, oh my god, there you go. Okay, so, next up to bid, some more little interesting news. This one, I'm not exactly sure what to think of this. Well, let's just get on with it. Oh yeah. Okay, well, the next article should probably come as no surprise because now we got season 2, I don't know why, of Velma that we gotta.
It's trash. It's so trash.
Yeah,
I can't believe they greenlit that shit.
why on
And
God's
there's
green
still
earth?
it's crazy, There were certain
It
places
is.
I've been on and Twitter that I've seen. There are people who actually likes the goddamn show, and it's just crazy, man.
A show with cockroaches fucking.
Yes.
She would be great to motorboat. Just saying.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I will not.
Machines and jubblies.
Yeah, I can't lie. So you're right. You're right, Lord Thaw. Anyway, so yeah, because we got season 2 of Velma. Why that got approved, I have no idea. That's just complete and utter dog crap.
Yep.
Frig.
It's so bad. I can't even hate watch it, man. It's
I
just
know.
so unbearable. I think I watched 3 episodes and I noped out. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's good for me. I'm done.
I skipped through some of the episodes and I just went to the last episode just to see what happened. And of course, they kill her, and now she's a ghost. And we have Scrappy as the killer. Scrappy.
That sounds horrible.
What?
We don't have Scooby, but we have Scrappy. As a villain dog who kills and blood on his face. Kills.
What?
His face.
Oh,
Yeah.
They copied the live action movie, but made it worse.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
'Cause remember how
You know
Scrappy
what?
was the villain in
Where's
that, and it was
Scooby?
kind of cute. Yeah.
And I
joke
said
with
this was
Scooby
going to
is,
happen
like,
like a
he's in the
year
backyard.
before this came out too. I said it was going to be like so just crap like this a year before it even came out. It's just crap. This is crap.
And we don't see Scooby, but we get like the term Uncle Scooby or something like that, if I don't remember wrong.
Well, Shaggy dates a girl, and her name is Scooby.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
No, it's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
what I remember. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
goodness.
and then they say like Uncle Scooby like in the show too. I'm like, who the fuck is Uncle Scooby? Like, who the fuck is that? Is that a human or something? Like, what's going on? What are you guys
Yeah.
doing? Is a real
Well,
Scooby in the backyard, dead, and just what the hell's going on?
And Glenn Howerton, man, from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and he's so terrible in the show as Fred. Like, you have someone that's so funny on Always Sunny, and like, he just there's nothing to it. Like,
no,
nothing he says is funny because he's the fucking butt of every joke. He's the villain. He's the shithead because he's white.
Oh, yes, exactly. But now we're going to be getting this.
Yep.
As Greg Berlardi developing a Scooby-Doo live action series for Netflix.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Not him. Not Greg Berlanti.
Nope. Well, yeah.
So I know some of the
He's
people,
behind he's behind all the Arrowverse shows on CW.
Yep.
Yep.
So I remember of the team up they have for this show is Cowboy Bebop, Arrowverse, and all that kind of stuff. So it's just like we kind of know where this show is gonna head, right? We know the people behind it.
The earlier seasons of Arrow were great.
Yeah,
Like,
the first two seasons.
Yeah, a
then
lot of
went
the
off the
earlier
rails.
CW shows were actually pretty
Yes.
good. Like the early season on a lot, and then they just railed the fuck off, destroyed everything that they did. It's like, and they became super
I
woke.
know.
They turned Green Arrow into Batman, or tried to. Like
Yeah.
all of
Yeah,
a sudden, there's
basically.
Green Arrow fighting Ra's al Ghul. It's like, oh come on,
Oh,
No.
and Deathstroke.
Yeah.
He fights
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke.
Yep.
He fights Solomon
Oh,
Grundy.
no.
He just goes
Yes.
through all of Batman's rogue gallery, pretty much,
There
except
was
for the
so much
Joker.
potential with the Flash
Yeah.
too. Like I think the 3 seasons were good, and then it just fell off. Season 3 wasn't the best, but it's like, okay, it was decent. I could watch it, but after that, it just went downhill and downhill.
Yeah.
Supergirl
I
was first, probably for the first 2 seasons, maybe, and then that just went downhill quick.
Yeah.
Flash,
season
you
was
know
the
what?
I
best
like
one
season
because
3 of
Yeah.
Supergirl. And then after that,
And-
after the rain season, that was like the best thing they had. It was like her Doomsday,
Yeah.
and then it went down.
after season
downhill
1,
from
they
there.
made Supergirl all about gay shit.
Oh, I
After
know.
season 1.
Yeah.
And then you know what?
they only-
Flash started off really, really good, and then I think it was like maybe around season 4 or maybe 5, because I never even finished the series. It just started going really downhill.
I never did
like,
either.
really quick.
Yeah,
I
and then they have
I think
lightsaber
it was
battles
out
and
around season
everything.
4 or 5. I can't
Yeah,
even
because it
remember.
became the Irish show after that, basically.
It
right?
did.
Yeah, it did. It
Yeah.
really did, man. And it's just,
Ugh.
and then suddenly in the show we get like Arrow. Oliver Queen gets a kid. His son is so gay, and then
Yeah.
suddenly if Barry Allen and stuff, they have like a daughter in the future, and she's like bisexual. It's just like, is everybody from the future, if there's kids gay or bi or whatever? What the
Yeah,
fuck's going
apparently.
on?
It's like the end of humanity right there in the future. That's how bleak it is. So,
Yeah, gotta check those future check boxes.
Yep.
Mhm.
So Greg Berlanti and Netflix are going to be riding the mystery machine. So the streaming giant,
Oh no.
yeah, is near a deal
Not
for a
Netflix.
live action TV series based on the beloved Hanna-Barbera animated cartoon Scooby-Doo. What Warner Brothers has done with all the Hanna-Barbera stuff is just abysmal. I'm sorry, it just is. The project has a script to series commitment at Netflix, meaning if the script is well received, it would trigger a straight to series order for what is considered a live action update of the classic
Hope for the
cartoon.
best that it doesn't get well received. Just let's hope for
Yeah.
the best, so we don't need to see the day of this.
Yep. Now, created by Joe Ruby and Ken Spears, the Scooby-Doo brand began in 1963 with the original series Scooby-Doo,
old?
Where Are You?
Crazy.
And
That's
a
so
lot of
crazy.
us older guys, yeah, I know that's a long time ago, right? That was like before, just a few years
Talk
before I
about
was born.
fucking up so much source material lately. Thank you.
Exactly. Featuring teenagers Fred Jones, Daphne Blake, Vilma Dinkley,
Yeah.
Shaggy Rogers, and their titular talking dog,
Oh,
Scooby-Doo.
It's gonna have
Yeah,
the dog
they-
in it. Whoa!
Yeah,
What a
that's
thought.
important. The
Yeah.
show is called Scooby-Doo, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Could have something to do with a dog.
Yeah, I think so, right?
I think so. So
Yeah.
the Saturday morning cartoon series followed the gang as they attempt to solve various supernatural mysteries. You know what?
Yeah.
And for teenagers back in the day, back in the late 60s, hey, they were pretty brave for being able to afford gas and all that kind of stuff riding around the
They
country.
were.
It was
Yeah,
great too,
you know?
man. I love that.
I know.
They would have gotten
Yes,
away
he's
with
good.
it too if it wasn't for those pesky kids, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And one good thing with the show too, it could inspire a lot of kids to be more brave too, because you see this gang not being afraid too much, and it's just like even with Shaggy being afraid a lot of times, and Scooby of course, but you still see them out, they are still brave,
They were stoned, so they were real stoned.
Yeah, they were stoned.
Offer them a Scooby snack, and they will do anything.
That's right.
If you do it for a Scooby snack. No,
it makes them
Would
even
they
more
ever
impressive.
do Scooby snacks.
Yep,
They're
But it's still a
stoned
good
and
message in a
scared.
way.
And they're-
But it's
yeah.
still a good
Sorry,
message
Scoob.
of being brave.
I'm just
Like,
thinking so much right now, Scoop, that I feel like having a Scooby snack. Oh, that's right.
Exactly.
God bless them.
But again, it had a
Shaggy
good
and Scoob.
message with being brave, though. It had a good
Yeah.
message.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bravery,
I mean-
teamwork, problem solving.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you're right, Lorthoff. Yeah, I miss classic Scooby.
Mhm.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Problem with the Flash is that every single villain was a speedster. Yeah,
Most of them,
Except for
most of them.
DeVoe. He
Yeah,
was
that's
he was
true.
like a Mr.
The
X
thing-
guy in like a mobile chair.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah, that's right.
He wasn't a great.
Thinker and-
Yeah.
Jeez.
Very
But-
forgettable.
But no, I mean, it was fun, and then they introduced, like obviously Scrappy later on, right? Who was basically, yeah. And, da-da-da-da-da, puppy power, right?
Yeah.
Like everybody, if you're as old as we are, then you totally
Yes.
100% remember that. So
many happy childhood memories, with the possible exception
I
of
know.
Scrappy-Doo.
Like for
Yeah,
me too, I'm younger
exactly.
than you guys, but I grew up watching a lot of this kind of stuff because of my father. He loved Scooby-Doo and shit like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So, I saw a lot of it.
yeah. And I mean, the thing is, nobody was gay or trans or bisexual or anything. None of
No.
them.
And if any character was like that, they wouldn't even matter because
No.
Yeah.
no,
they wouldn't
it's
focus
not
on
even
it.
mentioned. Frig. Besides, I think Velma had a thing for Scooby anyway. So, but that's just me.
Scooby or Shaggy?
So
The dog or a
Shaggy.
human? Because he said
Shaggy,
Scooby.
definitely Shaggy. Yeah.
Yeah. It would be weird if they had a thing for the dog because that's something they could have done.
Scooby, not into bestiality. So
I wouldn't put it past that Velma show by Mindy to do something like that, but
exactly.
Yeah.
This
Trick the dog
opportunity.
with
Yep.
a Scooby snack. Trick the dog with a Scooby
Yep.
snack. No, I don't want to think about. No.
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 Not yet. I don't
What
want
I
to write the
mean-
show for them.
No.
yeah, don't
God,
give me
no,
any season
probably
3
not.
ideas.
No. Oh, jeez.
Oh, look at that.
Please, yeah.
beautiful thing, like, yeah.
But I mean, this is just classic cartoon, right? There was no problem whatsoever. You didn't have to inject any politics into it whatsoever. You didn't have to change. You didn't have to change anything about it. It was a formula that was
Yeah.
just perfect. It's
And
just one basic-
escapism. It was also
Yeah.
escapism for a lot of kids and even grown-ups. You just sit down, watch some funny show with some teenagers who are brave, and take down villains, all this
Yeah.
kind of
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
It's
Running in and out of doors. There'll be like the hallway with like 6 doors, and then they run into the left door, and then
Yeah.
they come out of the right door, and then they go.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And you had the groovy 70s music, man. It was like,
Oh, yeah.
just awesome.
And I had
Yeah.
a big crush on Velma, the original Velma when I was young,
Mhm.
man.
And then you had
Oh,
the
yeah.
crossovers with Batman and Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Right.
Yep.
Didn't like the Harlem
Jeff-
Globetrotters come on an episode or something?
Yep,
And like
they did.
I think so.
They did.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember that. Oh my god.
All
crossover.
the
Daphne?
silliness from the 70s.
I think there's even a
Daphne being a redhead?
supernatural episode where like they
Yeah,
go into
Supernatural had a crossover because the actors were
Yeah.
super big fans.
Yes.
Like the actors
Yeah.
were such a big fan of the show, of Scooby-Doo
Oh,
and stuff.
man.
So they actually made it into a show and stuff like that. They actually got to work together to do a crossover with Scooby-Doo and Supernatural. So they get trapped in the cartoon world in a way.
That's great.
It's kind of that's a great
It's so
episode,
awesome.
Supernatural.
And there was no ginger side back then also because Daphne's a
Yeah.
redhead. So there you go.
Oh, how's that gonna be with the live action?
Yeah, precisely. Oh no, we can't have them. They're the spawn of the devil. So they have no
Yeah,
souls. Gingers can't be on the show.
Exactly.
Also looking at that
So,
image there, there's one thing I'm thinking of that's Problematic. It's
Oh.
too many white people.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
we can't have that. We've got to fix that. That's problematic.
So we'll have to make
Problematic.
Fred African American. We'll have to make Shaggy, I'm thinking somebody from the Middle East. We'll have Daphne as some Japanese girl, and Velma. Let's see, with Velma, I think we'll have to go.
Sounds a lot like the Velma show now.
Yeah. It's kind of a lot like the Velma show.
She'll have to be Cuban or Puerto Rican or something like that. There you go. Oh, and Scooby will have to be changed because hey, Great Danes, we can't have anything great again, right? So Scooby will have to be changed to an asthma Chihuahua. Yeah,
exactly. We're thinking the same.
Yep.
Well, they're angry. He would be an angry dog.
Yeah. Exactly. Right. With
he doesn't get the Scooby snacks. He's gonna get mad.
That's right. So
exactly.
But yeah, that's how they'll have to correct that course right there. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, an asthma hound Chihuahua. So as Scooby.
Perfect show. Perfect.
Yep. Which will make it really hard for eating those big giant hoagies and stuff like that. So now reps for Netflix, producers Warner Brothers Television and Belante Productions declined to comment as a deal has not yet formally closed. Now, Josh Applebaum and Scott Rosenberg, who previously adapted Cowboy Bebop for Netflix.
And how did that go?
Yeah.
After one
and High Felicity for Hulu. Yes. Anime adaptions out there are attached to
one of the worst ones ever, man.
Yep. Are attached to pen the script and exec produce via their midnight radio banners, Andre Nemec and Jeff Pinkner. Now, Bellari and his Belante Productions partner, Sarah Scheister. Oh, there's a good word. Yeah, I'm believing that's how I'm pronouncing it because that's just the German in me. Scheister. So, will executive produce alongside the company's Leah London Redmond. Ooh, boy. Well, that fills me just full of confidence because I just want to see a complete Cowboy Bebop remake of Scooby-Doo. Yay.
Yeah. No faith in this, man. We've seen a track record of these people, and it's terrible.
Yeah, it is. Now, Berlante Productions, Jonathan Gabay, and Midnight Radio's on Adrian Eckerson will be credited as co-exec producers. Warner Brothers Television, where Berlanti has been based for years, is the studio and the company that owns the animation studio Hanna-Barbera. Crap.
Yep.
Oh man.
Dude,
well,
if I'm gonna watch live action, I just go back to the two original ones because they're at least enjoyable and memorable compared to what they're probably gonna do.
Yep.
And we had a hot
first live action movie. I love that first live action.
And we have a hot Velma.
So much fun.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
The movies were fun. I love the movies.
Yeah, wonderful casting, great like a great plot and a setting with like a island with like an amusement park on it, and it's
Mr. Bean.
Yeah, Mr. Bean, who's actually a robot suit for
yeah.
Spoiler alert.
That was so great.
Scrappy's inside of him with little joysticks like Men in Black.
It's stupid, but at least it was fun. At least it was fun.
Maybe they can hire the actress that was in Cowboy Bebop to play Velma.
Oh, that'll be great. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Let's give her another chance.
With the same dismissive, insulting attitude toward fans.
Yep. That's right.
That would be fucking great. Come on.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
And if you don't like it, she's going to be like, you're racist, you're this, you're that, Yeah. And remember, they made Velma gay or lesbian or bi. I don't fucking know, but she's an LGBTQ character now. So we know that's gonna happen in the new live action stuff. because
It's
that's what
only
it
that
is.
way if you accept it that way.
Yeah.
You know,
The real Velma, she only gets turned on by science.
Yeah,
exactly.
and Shaggy for
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit of Shaggy.
I always
yeah, she
wanted them
loves
to end up
science.
together,
Yeah,
but no,
But-
they were gonna make her gay or something because hey, that's
Oh,
important, you
man.
know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
it's either
ridiculous.
that or going back to YouTube and looking up that fan-made
Yeah, the fan made one.
Mystery
Yeah,
Incorporated.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
I haven't finished it yet, but it looks kind of interesting.
it's a lot
Hmm.
better than what they are doing now with real Scooby-Doo stuff. And I also remember back at the time DC got like the rights to like make a comic of Scooby-Doo, and it was like a post-apocalyptic world, and it was kind of different. And you have like Shaggy being a
Oh,
super
yeah.
hipster with
no.
stretched ears and tattoos. I'm like, well, come on, dude.
They
God.
ruin everything. Stop
They
ruining
tried-
my childhood.
DC Comics tried that a few years ago as well with the Flintstones too.
Yes.
Yeah, they did. And
yeah,
they
yeah.
failed with it, man.
Oh,
Let
my
Scooby-Doo
God.
stay Scooby-Doo, and the reason why a lot of people love it. You have the balance of some seriousness, comedy, some love, fun. You get a balance of everything.
Yeah.
You need to go back to
Plus-
that. Have the
Plus,
balance.
there's even kind of an air of innocence to old shows like that was kind of
Yeah.
optimistic, cheery. Now
Yeah.
everything's down in the dumps, dreary. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
society sucks, and we have TV shows that reflect that. It's like, come on. I want my escapism.
Yeah.
Has anybody watched the movies? The two live action movies?
Yes.
yeah, many
Would you-
times.
They also
Yeah,
made
just-
some prequel live action stuff also that was more aimed for kids back in the day. I
Mhm.
remember because my half sister, she loved those movies. She got
What'd you
scared,
guys
so I had to like
yeah.
watch
What'd you think
But-
of them?
the two live action ones. I don't care about the prequel other stuff, but the two original movies, well, it was James Gunn, if I don't remember who did it.
Yeah,
I think they're
Oh.
decent. They're not great, but you
Right.
can see heavily James Gunn inspiration in it. I know
Mm.
James Gunn talked about that he was actually gonna do Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Weed Smokers, but he was not allowed to. And
he has one
Right,
scene where there's smoke coming out of the mystery machine. It was like
Yeah,
the closest he was
That's-
able to
yeah,
get.
Yeah.
Yeah, but overall, I think they were enjoyable. When I was young, I was pretty young when they came out, so I heavily enjoyed them as a kid. They're not great when I look back at it as a grown up, but they're enjoyable, memorable. So I can always go back to watch them, because they have a lot
Yeah,
of good memes. They have a lot of good funny moments. So
The CGI on the monsters is terrible. It didn't age
Yeah.
well.
Oh
but
yeah.
the movies are still pretty like guilty pleasure movies where they're just
yeah, they're guilty.
they're not
pleasures.
greatly put together, but they're kind of fun to watch.
Well, yeah, a guilty pleasure. You said it straight good there, man. It's right. It's guilty pleasure. It's like if you have kids, it'll be fun to watch with your kids.
Yeah. They were fun. I enjoyed it. That was, and whole point. Oh yeah.
And I think James Gunn
100%.
came out talking about that he
I just
wanted Velma gay or something in the movies or something.
Just ever since Velma. Well, I shouldn't say ever since Velma.
Linda,
But just
Linda Cardellini
for
played
a
her.
while, it just hasn't been the same. It's
Linda made me attracted
Nice.
to Velma, like Bulma. That's Dragon
Mm.
Ball Z. Velma.
Yeah.
Like in those live action movies, that's when I started to see Velma in like a different way. Where I'm like,
When
damn,
she
Linda
was
makes
in
her.
in the second movie when she wears like a tight outfit and
Oh.
everything. Oh god.
Yeah.
I was like that
My
old school
mouth got
cartoon
open,
with the
yeah.
old school cartoon where the eyes shoot out. Ooga, ooga.
Yes, exactly.
John Peterson, I'm more of a fan of Brie Olson and Bobby Starr's version. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you. Can't argue with that. Snorter Poopers, yeah, let's share Sarah Michelle Gellar's wife, Freddie Prinze Jr. played Fred. Boo. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Freddie Prinze Jr. is a
And he almost
fucking
ruined
dumbass.
his voice doing Shaggy's voice.
Screams at
It is in
Vegeta. My Bulma!
My Bulma! Yes.
No, it was
The
a perfect
shortest,
casting. I'm
angriest
just
guy.
wondering Yeah, I mean, are we just gonna get like some toned down, crappy friggin' Netflix? Just oh,
It's always
forget
gonna
it.
be hit
Yeah,
and miss
because
on Netflix. Sometimes they can have something really decent or good.
that's
Sometimes
true.
it's really fucking trash. It all depends. But again, this is the writers, the people behind this thing. If it gets greenlit, it's the track record of them is not good with the Cowboy Bebop, the Arrowverse,
No.
and all that kind of stuff. It's just
Yeah.
like if you're gonna do this well, you have to get writers who actually understands this and doesn't change this universe.
But they won't.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's the thing.
No, they won't. Yeah, because I'm afraid that they're gonna end up toning down. I don't know, just I don't want to say, they're gonna find ugly actors and actresses, right? Because ugly, that just goes like way down, I suppose you could say, the quote unquote spectrum of
Yeah.
how you want to portray
It's
these
all about the
characters. But
writers and producers. Just need great people who can actually write and produce this kind of stuff. And it
yeah,
doesn't whatever actors they're choosing, hopefully, they always stay white in that kind of sense because they are white characters, and not just push in or race swap again just because. But it's all,
yeah,
a lot of the actors can be good actors, but it's all comes back to the producer, the directors of the movie, and that's a lot of their fault too, and the writers. So that's also the problem.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
need to get writers that are like
that's what I'm
really good at mysteries, like
Yeah,
mystery writers.
that
Like
can,
this is their
that can
forte.
write mystery.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mysteries. Like that's where it needs to go. Is have good
I think-
writers with mysteries. Like
yeah.
focus on that.
That's
That's like
like
what the core of
saying,
Scooby-Doo
that's
is.
like
Do
saying
that.
we should get sci-fi writers to write the next Star Trek TV series.
I know it's
Oh
crazy.
no, you
It's
can't do
crazy.
that.
It's off the wall. That's crazy talk.
But I'm afraid that seeing how we're going to be having the writers that basically did Cowboy Bebop, it's just going to end up as trash again.
Meh.
So
Meh.
Exactly.
meh, yeah, whatever. Don't care. They're going to do what they're going
And
to do.
then they also
anyway.
turned,
So,
in the fucking Velma show, they also turned Daphne like bi or something too.
I'm not surprised.
She
I
makes out
know.
with Velma. They have a thing for each
Oh,
other.
really? Yeah, that's
Yeah, they have
true.
a thing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Crap. Well, there was that. So I don't know what you might think of it, but yeah, that it might be a thing. The
Ryan
Knives Out
Johnson?
writers should probably
I
do a
mean,
decent
Ryan
job.
Johnson.
I'd be okay with that.
When Ryan Johnson's not dealing with someone else's property and he just makes his own thing, he's okay. So I
The movie's
guess.
also ending with
I think
Scooby
the
and the
Knives
gang
Out movies were
investigating
boring as crap, but
Oh, Vince, I'm gonna have to check that out now. Frank, he sent me a meme. Told me there was a meme on it. So Scooby
I
and
would
the gang
love a proper
investigators
version of
always
that.
do-
Yeah.
Oh,
Anna
I
de
wanna see
Armas
that.
throwing up when she lies is kind of a weird
Ah!
I want to see the
Plot
Scooby
point.
gang finding the emails.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see, got something else here to talk about kind of quick here. This is kind of interesting on top of that, because there's been a plethora of Robin Hood movies, but this one I thought was kind of funny.
One
Hugh
more.
Jackman,
What?
Hugh Jackman cast as a depressed Robin Hood.
Yay!
Yes.
This is what I've been hoping for.
That's exactly what I
Yes.
want to see.
We're gonna make a
That's-
Logan like Robin Hood.
At least it's a white man. At least
Yep.
Finally,
Robin Hood.
yes.
We be Robin, Robin, Robin. We be Robin.
That's
Oh my-
perfect.
No condoms in
My
a jar
feet and
scene.
dancing.
Exactly. Oh my god. And I just saw this and like, oh yes, we're gonna have to talk about this. So yes, the death of Robin Hood also stars Jodie
Spoilers.
Comer as Jackman's salvation. Oh yes, because it's gonna be a woman that rescues Robin because
Oh, Maid Marian will
he's-
be the star.
oh yeah, exactly. Because he looked all sad and depressed and all that kind of stuff. So
It's gonna
yeah.
basically be a beat up dad like a lot of other men characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jodie
oh, that's
Comer,
right.
I
This
believe,
isn't
is
your-
from that Killing
Yep.
Eve
As well.
show as well.
He's depressed
They're gonna
because he's
deconstruct
white.
Robin Hood to where you don't
Yes.
like him as a folklore hero
He saw
anymore.
the TV show. That's why he saw the future. He
right.
predicted the
That's-
future.
He stole from the rich and kept it all for himself.
He
That's
saw.
right.
Oh
That's
man,
right.
yeah. He saw the futures like they're putting this kind of crap on TV now.
Yeah, god damn it. That's
My
not who I am.
legacy. Oh my
I'm
god.
not a black woman. God damn
No,
it.
I know. Where is this Canada you speak of?
Yeah.
And what is a
Yes.
producer? So I
Yes.
would like to flog them within an inch of their lives. So
Yes.
God. So
Poor guy.
now they did it once before, and now it's happening again as Hugh Jackman has been cast alongside Jodie Comer in a reimagining of the
I hate
classic
that term all the
character.
time.
I know, of the classic character in a movie titled The Death of Robin Hood. So,
Spoiler.
Reimagining. I love it. Reimagining.
let's do it.
Yeah.
So the kicker this time is that the 55-year-old Jackman plays an older Robin Hood who is grappling with his past after a life of crime and murder. Oh my God.
Oh, come on.
Where the younger 31-year-old Comer is his salvation. And it sounds like exactly like the Marvel Fantastic Four
Yeah.
movie. Oh my
Yeah.
God. So-
Is the woman gonna be like he falls in love, or is it something the daughter, or
Or
what's going on?
protege, or somebody
Probably.
who looks up to him and says, I want to do what you want. I want to do what you've done. And he goes,
Yeah.
no, you don't want
But
to
it's
go
his
down my path.
salvation. Maybe he has had sex for years, so maybe she helps him out with having some fun, and maybe that helps him. Finally becomes a man again.
It'll be resulted in Maid Marian getting killed, and it's his fault, and
Right.
that's why he's also
Right.
depressed, right? Because it's always the white man that's bad, right?
Yeah, he'll
So-
like use her for like a human shield, and she like gets like
Exactly.
riddled by arrows. No, Maid Marian, she died.
So many, it looks like a porcupine. So if they knew what a porcupine was in England, so and oh my
Yeah,
God, you
cinematic,
look like a
yeah.
spiked hedgehog. So
Yeah, cinematic shot of him cradling Marion's arrow-ridded body in his arms,
Yeah.
crying,
Exactly.
no.
exactly.
It
That's-
should have
that's-
been me. It should have
Yeah.
been me.
My life of crime and murder. Oh
My life,
God.
my life.
Yep. It's
I'm
like,
so
what?
depressed now.
Stealing from the rich and giving to the poor again? How depressing. Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah,
So,
how depressing that is.
yeah. Bronco the Brave says, yeah, this is Zorro with Anthony Hopkins and Tony Banderas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Been
Yeah.
done before.
Movies.
It ain't
Yep.
your idea ain't new.
She
She
gives
gives us
the
a
It's been done to
Yeah.
death.
She's a helping hand,
I believe I will not get a stiffy anymore.
I'll just go watch Robin Hood Men in Tights. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So, here's
Or the
Now,
other
here's-
50 other versions of Robin
Right,
Hood. That's out there.
right.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know, right? So here's a description of the movie, okay? The film is a darker reimagining of the
That's-
classic Robin Hood tale, because that's what we've always wanted, yeah. Set of its time, the film will see the title character grappling with his past after a life of crime and murder, a battle-worn loner who finds himself gravely injured and in the hands of a mysterious woman who offers him a chance of salvation.
Oh man, he's gonna have an arrow in the dick. I took an arrow to the crotch.
Yeah, not the knee, the crotch this
Yeah,
time.
I was an adventurer like you, but then I took an arrow to the crotch.
Exactly. It's a good meme, man.
Exactly. Oh my God. Oh shit. Chances are that's probably gonna happen. So yeah. Oh, Robin, your arrow is so long. So long.
Oh, why
make
are
me
they
so
gonna keep
happy.
the characters?
Yes. Wait.
Legacy
Isn't this the
legends.
basic story of King Arthur as well? Yes.
Right,
it
right.
is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
I will
Here's
I
this
will I read
well-worn path. Let's keep going down this well-worn path.
Yes.
Brave Sir Robin, he
Yeah.
bravely ran away.
I rather go back and watch Robin Hood with Russell Crowe instead, and that's pretty dark compared to
Yeah,
others
that
too.
was.
That's true.
But
Yes,
but
it
I'd
is.
rather watch that because at least there was something there. At least it's not the best movie, but I enjoyed it. So I'd rather go watch that and whatever they're gonna do with this rematch.
Or the Kevin Costner one with Morgan Freeman, like
Yeah.
Alan
which was
Rickman
weird
just
enough
chewing the
as
scenery, going
Yeah.
ham,
That's right.
well.
threatening to kill people with a spoon because it'll take
Yeah.
longer.
Yes, exactly.
Scoop his heart out with a spoon.
I remember watching that Kevin Costner movie in the theaters when that came out way back in, what was it, 91 or something like that? Oh my God. I'm like, really? Kevin Costner? I thought,
And
okay.
he didn't
I'll give
even
it a
try
try.
to do an accent.
I
he did-
know,
he had
right?
No pretense. No pretense. at
Nah,
an
Yeah,
accent.
Oh my
exactly.
God.
I'm just gonna go and be me,
Lines.
like it or
And
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
I
like
mean,
you
this
said,
is-
Alan Rickman chewing the scenery like
he was
nobody's
amazing.
business. It was great.
Yeah.
It was glorious.
oh,
He
it
steals
was so
the
awesome.
whole movie. He steals that whole
But,
movie, man.
He
Well,
does.
I'm watching. I'm wondering, like, before it got really big, friggin' oh God, what's his name? What's his name that came along with Robin, like Kevin Costner in the movie?
Oh, Morgan Freeman?
Morgan Freeman. Yeah, before he was like really really big. I'm like looking at this is like, what the hell is a black guy doing in like pre-medieval England practically at this point? What the hell? Well, Robin went on an adventure and he was in the Middle East and this guy basically saved him and he's like sworn to be by his side. It's like, when the hell did Robin go to the Middle East? That didn't even happen. Like, what? So
Apparently during the Crusades or something.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was about to say Crusades because Robin Hood was.
but it was still like
Part-
weird, right?
Oh,
It
and then they
was.
perfectly link up their stories because Morgan Freeman's quest is he had like a prophecy where he has to kill some witch, and then lo and behold, the witch is right there next to the
Yep.
sheriff who
Right.
Robin needs to kill.
know.
So it worked
I
out
know.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Can we just watch Errol Flynn? Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Right, dude?
yes.
I agree
Oh.
with you. It's what it sounds like Zorro, the gay blade, is more accurate to the source material.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Right? Oh my god. But that's what we got anyway. So
Hugh Jackman as Robin Hood.
yeah.
What will they do next?
I mean,
What won't they do?
to be fair, he's Australian. He does have an accent. I'm sure he can pull off, somewhat of an English accent. He just has to keep it, a bit, so to speak.
Yeah.
But I mean, a depressed Robin Hood, like, come on, give me a break here. I'm not, and I know this is just CGI, but
Ew.
okay. He looks like he can be an okay Robin Hood, but again, I don't want to see a depressed Robin Hood. I don't
either.
Murder, just stealing a murder. It was more than just that, though. It was about, essentially taxation is kind of theft kind of thing, right?
Yeah, I thought he like liberated the land. Like I thought that was the whole point of his
Well,
like
yeah,
right,
because
robbing.
Prince
To end the
John
cruelty
being a
of
bad guy.
Prince John. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prince John, the sheriff of Nottingham's a dick, and they're overtaxating people, and they're no hunting, and like people are starving and shit, and like
Yeah, and that's the
He
whole
was
thing. So-
England's
so-
first libertarian.
yes, that's precisely it. England's first superhero, you could say.
Yes.
Before Hawkeye and Green Arrow and stuff like that, right?
Right,
There was
right.
Robin Hood, Rock of the Red. Yeah, he did. He went to the Crusades, and there were plenty of Muslim wars. Oh yeah. I mean, I do
Sure.
remember that from the
Yeah.
from that movie. I just thought it was
Yeah,
kinda
'cause
weird.
they make fun of it in Men in Tights, where like he literally like swims all the way back to England from like
Yes.
wherever the fuck he was. Like you would totally die like trying to swim all that way, but he just England. It's got like a Hollywood sign,
Yeah, but then like other
Oh.
Robin Hood actors, I have an
Hi.
English accent.
Yeah.
I love that bit. It's like, yeah,
With,
it's true.
With Captain Picard as the king.
my
That was
God.
great.
Oh yeah,
God,
good to be king.
yeah. John Peterson, in 5 years, it'll be Pedro Pascal as Robin.
Yeah.
He's a smoothie.
And he will wear a skirt. He will really wear a skirt as Robin Hood.
Exactly. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
that
goodness.
or most, I don't know, like Jet Li, maybe bring him back. Yeah, let's be really diverse. So
Yeah.
Jet Li
Yeah,
as Little
Robin Hood.
John.
Yeah.
Jackie Hood.
Or Will Scarlet. We had
Oh my
different parents, but
Yeah.
we're related.
I want Will Smith as Robin
Oh.
Hood, just slapping people.
Oh yeah. Keep
Yeah,
Sherwood Forest out your fucking mouth. And he's like,
Yes, yes.
Jack
Robin, you gonna use your bow and arrow? No, I don't need it. I got these hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Bitch slap Sheriff.
are my
Ronnie-
arrows.
Ronnie-
Yeah. Slap the shit out of him.
He did
I'll
some
just pick up
romantic,
an arrow and
movie
throw
with
it.
Ryan Jackson ago where he pulled it
Mark-
off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he did.
And
yeah,
he leaves the
did.
mark of Robin Hood on people where like they have a big red hand on their face. And it's like, look, they've been slapped by Robin Hood. It's got a whole bunch of people with red hands on their face. He's
Yeah,
left
taking
his
notes
mark.
right now to the other remake.
I will never wash my face again. I've been manhandled by Robin Hood. Stormtroopers, Rachel Ziegler as Robin Hood. Weird. Oh, God.
Weird,
Imagine.
weird.
Oh man. But yeah, see now Hugh Jackson is Australian, he can definitely pull off an accent, that's more English, instead of Australian, although that would be kind of funny, right? Just to hear an Australian accent as Robin Hood, like, oi,
Just do it. Yeah.
yeah,
Oi, mate.
oi, sheriff. Oh, I think you're gonna be taking that pot of gold there that you got there, eh, mate? Or else I'm gonna punch you in the scooter. And then I'm
Sheriff
I'm gonna take my thumb and jam it up your ass and then really piss you off right now.
The sheriff pulls out a knife and then Robin pulls out a bigger knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yes, this is a knife. Yes.
Let me show you.
Oh goodness.
God.
Oh my God.
Knife fight.
Oh man. But the original story saw Robin Hood as a hero of the people. Yeah, because that's exactly what he was. Robbing the rich and giving to the poor. But apparently that's not happening in this reimagining as the character regrets his years
Take away
of
his
questionable
personality.
actions. That's right. No personality whatsoever.
Everything that makes him Robin Hood, just get rid of it.
Yep.
Further details include A Pig in a Quiet Place. Day one director Michael Sarowski is the writer and director, and it's being produced by Arrival and the Prestige producer Aaron Ryder. Wow. Okay. Well, I haven't seen Pig, and I actually haven't seen A Quiet Place Day one. I was interested in probably seeing that. The two Quiet Place movies are pretty good. So I'm toying with the idea of one.
I've only seen
Yeah.
I've seen the first one. that
Yeah, the
came out,
first
I
one
think.
wasn't.
The
really
second one,
impressed.
it kind of gets into like Walking Dead territory where there's like other humans
Yeah.
and then like
Really?
the aliens are kind of like
Oh.
background like villains to deal with.
Really?
Yeah, like Cillian
Yeah.
Murphy and stuff, and like
Okay.
It's not too bad.
and like yeah, it's not bad though.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
The first movie is really good though. The first Quiet Place, I really enjoyed that first
yeah.
one.
It was pretty
That's-
decent. It wasn't horrible.
Yeah,
yeah.
I like the concept and how fast those aliens were.
Really, Errol Flynn was from Tasmania?
Huh.
I didn't
How
know
about
that.
I
I
didn't
thought
know
it was
that either.
an American. Huh. Well, then I'm impressed then. So, let's see. Is that a movie about
Zing!
women?
Got him!
Wow.
Got him!
Why, yes.
No comment. No comment.
Vince,
Oh, that's great.
you are.
Men,
You know what?
men around the
I'm-
world are raving about this movie.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly right. Say the
Yes,
number one
yes.
movie in the world.
Yes.
A Quiet Place. Vince, I gotta say, you know what? I don't know where Gap After Dark has been lately, but you're slowly taking over his place. I'm telling you, with all the jokes. So I'm not gonna lie. So, oh my God.
Replacement.
But yeah, so this is Jodie Comer here. That's supposed to be the wonderful highlight
It's AR,
of the movie.
AI art, right?
Oh yeah,
Right.
no, it's totally
Yeah.
AI art. So yeah, the one that's basically going to save and redeem, I guess, Robin Hood in this movie, allegedly. So, because
She's
obviously
the hero of the day, everybody.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh,
Mary
and,
Sue.
and I bet that, should this movie actually go through, that the reason why she'll be the one to save Robin Hood is because she bears a striking resemblance to Maid Marian, I bet.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
probably.
I bet.
Probably.
He'll get like
Yeah.
he'll have like flashbacks to Maid Marian, and he'll
Yeah.
oh, this reminds me of her when she did this or something, you know. And,
Oh, when you
Exactly.
touched me, it reminds me of her.
oh,
Right.
You see them cuddling, and then suddenly has the flashbacks of.
I know, right? Like, I don't know. This just looks like a sad cow face kind of look on her face. I'm sorry. I know it's
Yeah.
AI art, but
I thought it was
Yeah.
bigger.
I know, right? Oh my god. But yeah, an incredible opportunity to reinvent and freshly innovate the story. Oh yeah. So
Why?
So
Why
that's-
did
Why?
you do that? Why?
Why?
Nasty.
You do not need to reinvent the past. You do
I
not
know.
need to innovate the past. The
Oh.
past is the past.
Exactly. But you're wrong, Pop, because Sarnowski said in the statement, it's been an incredible opportunity to reinvent and freshly innovate the story we all know of Robin Hood. Securing the perfect cast to transform the script to screen was essential. I could not be more thrilled in trusting in Hugh and Jody to bring this story to life in a powerful and meaningful way. Well,
Blah blah
What?
blah blah blah. I don't care.
yeah. What
I don't
powerful
care.
and meaningful way? I mean, what? You're already making him look like he's a murderer, for one, and that he was basically stealing. But what? You're not going to include the reason why he was stealing or anything like that? Like, there are reasons why he did what he did. He shouldn't even be really sorry for anything that he did.
No, he shouldn't be.
He's-
He did
yeah,
a great
he
thing. He was a
if
hero.
they want to
He
tell
was
a unique story in the Robin Hood universe, have it be from Nottingham's, like the sheriff's perspective, where we follow him or something, and it's like he's dealing
Yeah.
with all the bullshit from his past, where he's been an asshole because he was, and have it be about
Yeah.
him and his mistakes. But no,
Yeah.
Robin Hood. Robin
Him
Hood's the
getting pressure
villain.
from the king to get more
Exactly.
taxes out of the people.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's right. So she probably turns out to be his daughter since Vince.
or
Yeah.
Nottingham's
Well,
daughter.
Yeah.
Like he'll
exactly,
have like
right?
a illegitimate
Yeah,
daughter that from when he was doing all his great stuff, where he was,
Right.
being very nice to women, not raping them or anything, just very nice.
Yep, yep, very nice.
Those
Very
eyes are
solid
far enough
man.
apart that you can park a 737 between them and not touch an eyelash. Oh my god.
Damn.
It's true.
Wow.
Ouch.
I mean, yeah, look at that.
Well, it
You're
is
not
AI
wrong.
art.
Well, that's true too. Yeah. So
Yeah.
powerful and meaningful is the new stunning
What's-
and brave. Yep,
Oh,
exactly.
yes.
What's this actress's
Yeah.
name again? Because I want to see what she looks like when it's not an AI image. Like I need.
Jodie
yeah.
Comer. She's famous for Killing Eve in a series where she plays a crazy Russian
Yeah.
assassin.
That's what
Okay.
it is. Yeah.
Oh, and she was in Free
Because-
Guy. Okay, she was the love interest in Free Guy too. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah, her eyes are a
because-
bit apart, but she's a good-looking
because-
woman. Like all
She-
things
she
considered, not
is.
bad.
But I mean, probably the way that Hugh Jackman is going to act like, whenever they get together or something like that, it's like probably like this. So
Hmm.
yeah,
The fuck?
that's probably I know, right? So, I know. So
Whoa.
I couldn't help myself. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But anyway,
More-
so yeah. So it's not the Robin Hood story we've all come to know. No, of course not.
Oh, no.
Because everything has to be reinvented. So producers Aaron Ryder and Andrew Sweat said, "This is not the story of Robin Hood we've all come to know. Instead, Michael has crafted something far more grounded and visceral because yay, that's all what we wanted.
Exactly.
Thanks to Alexander Black and our friends at Lyrical, along with Rama and Michael, the word is going to love. Oh, you're going to love it. Love seeing Hugh and Jody together in this epic. Exactly like the picture I
Yeah,
just showed.
they tell us we're gonna
Grounded.
love it, so I
Yeah.
guess we will love it. They tell us
Yes,
that we're loving it,
that's right.
so yeah.
Grounded, visceral, depressing.
Yep. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's copy all
And he
over.
regrets being a hero, yada yada. You know, everything he did was bad. Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Sure.
Been done to death
John,
so many times. This whole story style that they're reinventing the wheel or something with.
Right, right.
I know, right?
This is not groundbreaking. This is the same shit that they've been doing.
Exactly. Snowda Poopers, yeah, tell the real history. Prince John actually speaking English and wanted to codify a unified law code for England, and King Richard being a French-speaking absentee landlord. Yeah. Why not tell that history?
Yeah,
You know
like
what?
a History Channel special.
Yeah.
Go in.
Even
Real-
technically in the real Robin Hood story, Maid Marian wasn't until maybe a century later. There was actually no real Maid Marian in Robin Hood's time. So that was
Wow.
actually added later. Yeah. True story. So now, full funded by Lyrical Media. Yeah. So Alexander Black of Lyrical Media, who is fully financing this film, added, "We are thrilled to be part of this very special project and to be working with a visionary director in Michael, a phenomenal cast in Hugh and Jody, and producing with our frequent collaborators, Ryder and Sweat at RPC. Lyrical Media is known for the environmental activist flick How to Blow Up a Pipeline." Wow.
Oh,
And
wow.
Bruiser, about a 14-year-old boy turns to a charismatic loner for help after getting beaten up, that won a Black Reel Awards for television, and Mother Couch, about 3 children who are brought together when their mother refuses to move from a couch in a furniture store. God, these sound lame. Like, these sound really, really lame. Yeah.
Fantastic. 10 out of 10. You know, this movie's gonna be 10 out of 10. We're gonna like it, you know,
I
and we're
know.
gonna root for the woman because she's the best. So yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
can't
Get
wait.
everything you know about Robin Hood.
Yeah,
you know,
can't
that
wait to
classic.
watch them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The legend never existed, you know, it doesn't exist. We just
No,
imagine
no.
it. So
That's right. Yeah. You have the story all wrong, right? No, we're here
Yeah.
to put it right, you know.
yeah. We were
Because-
wrong all along.
because I want to see a depressed Hugh Jackman as Robin Hood. Yeah, that's right. And little John was a leper. So-
It sounds like a winning film. I mean,
It
come
sounds
on,
like
it's gonna
they
be
watched
great.
they watched Logan and then they're like, let's do this with Robin Hood.
I know
Yeah.
it'll be
Yeah.
fantastic.
Copy and paste.
Copy and
Okay.
No one will
Exactly.
know.
No one will
Robin
know.
Hood's
No,
real
no one
girlfriend-
will know.
Robin Hood's real girlfriend was Noah Slutty Maggie.
Probably won't even have to change the dialogue too much. It's like just
No.
copy and paste dialogue
Exactly.
was from Logan.
Oh,
we
my
don't need
God.
to change it. Just throw it in there. Nobody will care.
Oi,
So what?
fish is your drink, governor.
Robin Hood will be like dying from like an STD or something. Like, slutty Maggie.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Oh, you did me in,
Oh,
slutty
man.
Maggie.
Oh, jeez.
No
Oh, my
condoms in a
God.
jar at that time, you know.
No, there was
With death's embrace, take me.
just sheepskins. So Sargon and Carl Benjamin did talk about the original story of Robin Hood. Yep, that's right. So
Yep.
Oh,
by the time King Richard, the Normans versus Saxon thing was past history. Yeah, it was. So,
Yep.
but
Oof.
yeah, there we go.
just go watch the Disney one with the fox.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a
Screw it.
lot better.
That's a lot more fun.
I just want to
God.
see the archery contest.
Oh yeah, that was
Shooting arrows through each other's arrows.
Oh,
Yeah.
But better yet,
so
I'll just
good.
go back and watch. I don't know. Brave. I liked Brave.
Brave was okay.
Nothing to do with Robin Hood. It just made me think
Yeah.
of the arrows shooting the arrows.
Yeah.
Mm.
exactly,
First
yeah.
thing that popped into my mind.
And no ginger side.
Yeah, no ginger side.
Yeah, you know, ginger
Yeah.
side, exactly.
There you go. So, but seeing how we're at another segment right here, because what we usually like to do on a Friday is show a cartoon before we head off. So we're going to be doing a cartoon today. So to everybody out there, have a few laughs before we go.
Ah. Ah! Oh!
Hey! Sorry, we're closed. Come back next season. Was that a raccoon?
And there we go.
Coulson lives. I knew it.
Yes. And this is how Civil War started.
Exactly.
Secret Wars right there.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah. Hawkeye can't handle his balls. Exactly.
He can't. He can't.
I love when they show Iron Man do all the calculations and then he misses anyways. That was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I know, right? Oh, hey, Penny, how's it going? Comic just got out of Fall Guy. It was awesome.
Oh,
Ooh, okay, with
okay.
Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the
It
Ryan
l-
Gosling movie.
Yeah, it looks
Huh.
like really fun. I think I just might check that out then. So awesome.
Yet
Good to
another
know,
remake
Penny.
of 80s property, but sure.
Yeah. I like Lee Majors, but you know what? I thought,
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
really hope that they don't screw this up. So, because I know Ryan Gosling's actually been pretty good in some stuff.
Yeah.
So, I loved him as Ken
Yeah,
and
you-
Barbie. That was awesome. That was so good.
I love that he won an award and all the Barbie people got mad that
I
none of
know.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
women-
And
the-
even
none of the
Oh,
women
yeah.
won.
Clinton got mad.
Yes.
Clinton got
Yeah.
mad.
It was so awesome.
Hashtag Clinton Barbie,
What's he supposed to
Oh
do?
my
Give his
God.
award away? Like,
I
Yeah.
know it.
But he
Yeah,
has
they
to
did
bend
it.
his
I
knee,
didn't
though.
really win this. I feel so guilty and have
Yeah.
regrets
Bend the
about my
knee.
past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but then again, woohoo! I won an award and you didn't. So,
Yes.
he could just saw it in half and then give half to whoever he feels needs it.
Yeah.
His Beavis is pretty good. Oh, really? I
Yeah,
didn't
the
know he could do
SNL
Beavis.
sketch where he's in the background and they're doing like Beavis and Butthead. Pretty funny.
Yeah, they did also on the premiere
Ah.
stuff or some of the viewings. They showed up again as Beavis and Butthead.
I didn't know that. Okay. The trailer turned me off. His stunt was riding a scooter. Oh my god. Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stick with Lee Majors. Let's see. Who is the Heather Thomas role? The boys want to know. Yeah, I want to know too. And let's see. Oh, and we got a new person watching on Rumble too. Miriam Deskter. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Well, hello to you, Miriam. So nice to see you. So, yeah, that's a good question, Sword. I want to know who plays the Heather Thomas in that role. So there we go. Inquiring minds want to know. Well, that being said, that's pretty much the whole show right there. Yeah, I'm going to be trying to hopefully soon line up another show with Al Nickerson. So the guy over that did Sword of Eden, because his second book is coming out now, apparently, I guess. So a little ahead of schedule. So I want to bring him on again. And so we can talk about his new comic there. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the show. So that being said, Jason, what do you got going on, dude? Anything lately?
Well, we're gonna do the same podcast as we normally do, 5cast and beyond next week, Wednesday and Thursday. And also working on a new show called Skullcast, Skull as shares, it's a new show that I'm working on. And it's mostly me alone, just talking about stuff, whatever the fuck I want, of course. And maybe sometimes I will invite guests and stuff like that, just chat about certain stuff. And of course, still working on music. We hope that our new single was going to be out earlier than planned, but we're doing some rewrites in the lyrics and stuff like that because we weren't too happy with the lyrics. You know how it is. And then, of course, you guys can catch me here, of course, when I'm not sleeping, of course, that have happened sometimes. And sometimes you can catch me on, of course, Sir Talks-A-Lot's channel when he is, he's dealing with some stuff right now. But when he's back again on his Monday streams, of course, I will try to be there. And yeah, that's about it. And, thank you for having me on. And, as I always say before we wrap up, just remember, life's too short. Make the most of it. And we on this panel, we love you and appreciate you. And you guys inspire us every day to continue doing what we're doing. So thank you, everybody.
Right on. And Appion, what do you got to plug, dude?
So I got this new thing, epic high quality plastic katanas. By Shia LaBeouf. Please buy them. Yes, real shit. No, real. I'm gonna be playing more video games on my channel. Like, the Fortnite just brought like the Star Wars event back, and I've been taking a break from that game. But with the Star Wars stuff, I'll probably play some of that live. Might do a Phantom Menace thing to celebrate the 25th anniversary because I do like that movie a lot. And then Sunday, Austin Powers 2. We're finally gonna watch it because Carla was not feeling good, so we put that off until she's feeling better. So watch party of Austin Powers on Sunday. And then that's pretty much it for this week coming up. Yeah.
I miss Carla. I wonder where she's been.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her in a long time. I hope she comes back. I miss her. So on Pop Culture Republic, what do you got going on?
Oh, let's see. It's been crazy for me schedule-wise the past couple of weeks. I haven't really had a chance to plan anything. So this Saturday, my comic book live stream is just going to be random books. I got a sampling of what's coming this Saturday.
Ooh.
Got some Battlestar Galactica Maximum Press comic books.
Oh, I remember those Liefeld covers. When he was doing Battlestar Galactica way back when.
Liefeld covers. That's pretty neat. I've never looked at these before. They were like in a box of trades I got from somebody. And it's like looking through somebody else's comic book collection. It's like,
I have never read the comics for Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah,
I've only seen the original show and the remake show. That's all I've seen. But
I think this is like
how is the comics? How is they? Are they good? Have you read them before?
I have not read these. These are new to me because I got these from I can't remember. It was either a trade through trading long boxes or trading books or whatnot. I was like, oh, these look pretty neat.
Yeah, they do, man.
I've never touched these before, so this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to hear what you think about them.
Like you said, Liefeld cover art, so that's pretty neat.
Yeah,
and then really going back in the day with the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, graphic novels 1, 2, and 3.
I love the cover.
I've had those.
So beautiful.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah.
You
know what? If it wasn't for
covers
this,
were good.
I had these issues like way back when, and this really got me starting drawing, especially
Yeah.
because
Really?
of the cover
Yeah.
art.
Yeah, it's good
And
Yeah.
the
cover.
cover art, and we've got the
Ooh,
color
look at
art
that.
here. This just looks really neat.
I always forgot
Yeah.
that they all wore red bandanas. Like they didn't have the color coordinated bandanas.
Right,
until
right.
Later.
Like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
there you
no,
go.
that was because of the
There you
cartoon.
go, right there.
Yeah.
Check that out. As my kitty cat is chiming in saying these books are great.
Yeah.
If my microphone is catching her
Yeah, I hear.
meows.
Yeah, meowing.
The cat,
Yes.
cat wants to read it.
Yes, the cat wants to read it. It's like, share them with me. I
Kitty
want to check
approved.
them out. Kitty approved. That's right.
Kitty
That's
approved.
what I'll be doing this Saturday on my comic book live stream at 2 p.m. Central Time.
Awesome.
Wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait. So, well, everybody, thank you very much for joining on in. I really appreciate you guys showing up and hey, being part of the show. And again, yeah, just check out all these guys and all that they do on top of that, because they put in a lot of hard work as well. And in case anybody was wondering, we were missing Tom. Tom isn't here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Tom decided to take the day off today, and
okay.
he's visiting an art gallery. He's climbing up the social ladder, and he's hobnobbing with some artsy guys and stuff like that. So no, he actually needed a day off, and hey, take a break.
That's cool.
Take a nice,
it's all good.
Take a nice mental day and stuff like that. So, Tom, hope you're having a fun day out there, and
We love you, buddy.
Yes.
And enjoying some nice artwork.
Yeah.
And getting out in the fresh
Enjoy the
air.
art, because that's better than getting out and touching grass or whatever the kids these days say.
Yeah, exactly. Friggin' crappy kids with their crappy friggin' thing. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
That being said,
Get off my lawn.
Get off
That's
my
right.
lawn.
So to everybody out there, hope you guys have a terrific weekend. We will be back here on Friday. And remember, hey, if you got a submission, if you know about Beast Wars the second, if you know about the characters, hey, get a hold of me on X or on Facebook or anywhere else for that matter. If you want to try out for a voice audition and be part of some Transformers fun history and stuff like that. So, just get a hold of me, and we'll line something up. We'll get a script to you, and find out what you want to go for, what character you want to go for, and stuff like that. And yeah, we'll do something. So, and other than that, all of you have a great weekend, and remember this:
be excellent to each other, and party on!